BySquibb. If you don't already know me, I'm the creator behind BySquibb, where I make healthy food recipes. So today, I'm just going to show you what we've got. We're going to be making cottage cheese on toast, some sourdough, because I really like sourdough because it's like fermented bread. And we've got some minced beef too. This is grass-fed minced beef, really good. I love minced beef because minced beef basically has like all the cartilages of the animal. It gets all of the tough cuts and mashes it together, so it literally makes it like a really healthy, nutritious, nutrient-dense meat that's very affordable compared to other meats. And then we've got some berries. I love berries. Blueberries are really high in antioxidants. Strawberries really good in fibre, low calorie as well. If you eat berries, you're going to stay young forever. Right here, I've got my egg that is boiling. I did it off camera just because I wanted to start boiling it. Like I just wanted to start cooking the egg because it can take like 8 minutes depending on how you want it. Don't mind my boyfriend in the background. Oh my god. So I'm going to put the sourdough in the air fryer. I love cooking it in the air fryer because it basically like bakes it. It bakes the whole thing like evenly compared to if you're using a toaster. It just basically concentrates the heat in one area and it makes it like either overburn in one section of the toast and then doesn't really cook the rest. So I like putting it in the air fryer. I just literally put it at like 160 degrees Celsius for about 5 to 8 minutes. So now I'm adding the minced beef to the pan. I actually think my egg is cooked, so I'm just gonna, just for the sake of like the humidity, I'm gonna take the egg off. I'm just gonna leave it on the side to the rest because because the water's hot, it's still gonna cook. So let's bring it closer so you can see. With minced beef as well, because there is fat inside of the beef, which is not a bad thing by the way. That means I don't have to put any oil or butter or grease because it's just going to cook in its own fat. And yeah, you don't need to do anything. So I'm adding about, I don't know how many grams this is. I don't actually measure my food, but I might start just so you can sort of see what I'm making. I hope that's not too loud. But I think this is probably about like 100 grams, 150 grams of minced beef. I'm not going to do too much because I'm just doing a light meal. And then after I'm going to be going to the gym. So I just want to fuel properly and feel full enough to have a good meal. That's my boyfriend. Hello. Hi everyone.
So guys, basically today what we're gonna make is like some chicken, because we really like chicken in here, because chicken and rice is basically the vibes in here. We're gonna like
This is beef. This is beef.
I'm not cooking in this house.
Yeah, he doesn't cook. It's okay if he doesn't know his meats. So I'm actually cooking it on like kind of high heat. It's at 7 right now. Hi, to the person who said I love your videos. Thanks so much. This literally this is a bit chaotic. No, this literally looks like burger meat. Like that's so yummy to me. It tastes amazing. And you don't have to really add anything to it. You literally just add like a little bit of salt if you want to, but it's optional. And like this meal is basically to show you that you don't need to be very skilled in cooking to eat healthy. You can actually sort of do what, hold on, this is freaking out. So yeah, you don't need to be very skilled in cooking to eat healthy. It's actually very simple, and it's just like really up to you and your choices. And I always feel like it's actually just a life choice if you want to eat healthy or not. Hi, oh my god, thanks for subbing. That's so sweet.
Thank you so much for subbing.
We're making minced beef with sourdough and some cottage cheese too, and then like a boiled egg for extra protein and some berries. Hello, hello, hello. Just for the person who's asking what I'm making minced beef, it's grass-fed minced beef, some sourdough in the air fryer, and some cottage cheese on the sourdough because cottage cheese is high in protein. And then we're adding some berries to that too for antioxidants, fiber, and just general health. Someone said, "Can you say my name?" I can say your name. What is your name? Because your username says GMK Winnie. So let me know what your name is so I can say it. So look, that's so quick, so easy. And that's basically the only part of the dish that is really going to be cooked. The rest of it is just toast. So I'm just going to put that off the heat. And now the toast is going to be finished. So I'm going to put the toast onto a plate. Just hold on. So look, just a piece of sourdough toast. I really like using sourdough toast. You'll always see me use sourdough over every other sort of bread because sourdough is a lot easier on your digestion. If you bloat easily or you always just like find like when you eat gluten it just makes you bloated, try switching it out for sourdough. Obviously if you're gluten intolerant then don't eat bread at all, but you can also find like gluten-free options as well because I have some friends who are gluten-free and they can still eat bread but just different types of bread that don't contain gluten. Hi, someone's asked where am I from. So I'm actually half British, half Thai, and then I live in Thailand. So this is our cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese, it's so creamy. If you've not tried it before, you may have tried cream cheese, which is like Philadelphia cream cheese, and that also, like it sort of just tastes the same, but this is a better alternative because it's higher in protein, lower in calories. Not saying calories are bad, but just for your information, it's lower in calories. So I'm going to be doing the cottage cheese on toast first. Someone said, please say my name, Ginny. Hi Ginny, thank you for being here by the way. So like we're just going to add a scoop load of cottage cheese onto the toast. And I don't really need too much right now, so I'm just going to see how this spreads. Okay, I might add a little bit more. So look at that, it's like so thick, so creamy, so thick. This is just such a good alternative if you're trying to eat like higher protein or cut down calories maybe. But if you are trying to cut down calories, you don't have to eat sourdough because a slice of sourdough is roughly around like 100 calories. So you could actually switch it out for rice cakes. I'm going to show you because I've got some rice cakes. These are rice cakes. It's about 19 calories per piece. So like if you're trying to have lower calories, use a rice cake instead of sourdough. But because I am going to go to the gym, I'm going to use sourdough. So on my sourdough, this is what it's looking like. I'm going to add some blueberries on top. like that. And then I'm going to add some strawberries. I'm going to cut them up very quickly. I need a chopping board. So I'm just gonna like cut it like this, so it's just like a little flower. And then the rest I'm just gonna leave it as cottage cheese because I can also I like it plain as well. Now for the protein, extra protein, I'm adding the minced beef. And that's it, guys, that's the dish. We have one more part though, which is the boiled egg. So I always struggle cracking open this. I don't know why, because like it should be the easiest part of cooking, but it's not for me. Okay, so far so good. Hello everyone. That's the best one I've done yet. So now I'm just going to slice it in half. That's perfect. That's literally exactly how I like it. I'm just going to put it on the side here. I'm going to wash my hands. And guys, this is the final dish. Really simple, really yummy, healthy, high protein, low calorie meal. I really recommend trying this. I'm now going to eat it. I will take a bite for you because I know you guys love it when I take a bite. So you can see how it tastes. I'm going to bite this. That's going to be so good. That's so good. The minced beef, I haven't added anything because the way I cooked it on high heat. So it basically becomes like burger meat kind of because it crisps up on the outside. So I sort of just like eating it plain like that because it has a lot of texture. You can add some salt, some sea salt or desert salt if you're worried about microplastics. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a bite with my hands. For me, I don't need anything, so I'm just gonna eat it like this. And that is the final dish. I really recommend trying it. You can see that was so easy, so quick to make, so definitely give it a go, and if you do, let me know what you think. So that's the end of the live, guys, and that's it. Bye!